the things that is helping my fluency and improving my pronunciation. Hey there, I'm Dina. If you're interested about this topic, continue watching. I'm about to share 3 things that is really improving my listening comprehension and also improving my listening, which is leading to this fluency. If you take it seriously, it's gonna work, so be sure you watch the video till the end. So let's go through them. Number 1, flap T. I struggled a lot to understand American accent. So I'm here to share the tip number 1. Flap T. Be sure instead of saying Betty, you're pronouncing it like Betty. Water, water. Alternative, alternative. Reality, reality. Instead of saying gratitude, be sure that you're pronouncing it like gratitude. Instead of saying party, be sure you're saying it like party. Next example is community, community, community. Attitude, attitude, attitude. Pretty, pretty. Short sentences like I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, hate it. You're also connecting. Patterns, patterns, patterns. In that case, you are replacing the letter T with D sound. Let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 2, connected speech. This is so essential and crucial in order to understand natives or in order to sound like a native, to be more fluent and to improve your confidence. So in this case, you're not pronouncing each word individually or separately. Instead, you are connecting 2 or 3 words. There is actually phrasing. It is called phrasing. You're connecting them and you're saying them with one breath, with one take. Let's have a look at the examples. For example, in the sentence, this is what I mean, instead of saying what I mean, we connect here. What I mean. What I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Next example. Make a decision and do it. Make a decision and do it. Instead of saying do it, we connect those 2 words and say with one breath. Do it. Do it. Like say it. Say it. Make a decision and do it. Make a decision and do it. Next example. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand it. Trying to understand. Trying to understand. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand it. So in this case, not to understand or to understand, but to understand, to understand. It's like one word here. Next example, I'm gonna say it now or never. I'm gonna say it. Instead of saying say it, we connect. Say it. Say it. I'm gonna say it. Now or never. Now or never. Now or. Now or. Now or never. Now or never. I'm gonna say it now or never. So last but not least, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? We connect all of them. What do you mean by that? 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 So let's move on to the last tip. It is actually about reductions or reducing words. We actually use them in spoken language, or we also call them like informal situations. Be sure that you're not using them formal situations like academic writing, or you're not using them in meetings. So let's take a look at the examples. The first one is kinda or sorta. Sorta. Kinda. Sorta. Kind of. Sort of. In order to fasten our speech, we use the shortened one. We use kinda or sorta. Next one, want to, wanna. Do you wanna help me? Do you wanna help me? going to, gonna. I'm gonna be there, got to. Have got to, gotta. You gotta help me. You gotta try. You gotta give it a try. Or I gotta give it a shot. I gotta clarify everything. Let's move on. Give me, gimme, gimme. Give me a second. Give me a second. Or let me, let me think about it for a second. Well, sometimes we reduce pronouns. For example, instead of saying what is he doing, we reduce the H, letter H. We drop the letter H and we say, what is he doing? Or we don't say, what is her job? We say, what's her job? What's her job? So guys, if you take it seriously and really work on those tips, on those things, you're gonna acquire the sounds, the flap T, the reductions, and you're gonna be fluent. Those are the things that is really helping my improvement in English and fluency. And I'm feeling more free when I'm using those tips, and I'm actually using them in my daily speech, in my daily conversations. So what is left for you is just to take action and be sure you're spending at least 15 minutes on those tips and you're working on those tips every single day, no missing days. So does it keep you motivated? Let's take action. Let me wrap it up. Be sure that you are focusing on 3 things every single day. You are working on your flap T and next, connected speech. You are working on your connected speech. You are using connected speech as much as possible. Every time when you are using, you're exaggerating. You're projecting your voice and you're trying to stretch the vowels. You're elongating the vowels. Last but not least, you're using reductions. Every time when you make a speech, try to use reduced words. And you're really working on it. Try to use as much as possible. Be sure that you don't use them in formal situations, just in spoken language. So that's it for today. If you like the lesson, share it, like, and subscribe to my channel.